Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today as usual. So wherever you are in this vast planet, I hope you're all having a nice day today. I had to start with this from Crypto Brothers before we discuss XRP. XRP is ready for a boom, similar to Amazon. A $200 rally is predicted by analysts. They are so remembering the roughly 3,800 days following the dot-com busts from 2000 to 2010, when Amazon shares were trading sideways. The stock gradually formed a base during that period, ultimately forming what analysts refer to as a cup and handle pattern. When the breakout occurred, Amazon had increased from about $5 to $200, a 3,900% return over 15 years. He contended that XRP might be facing a similar predicament now. He explained that the cryptocurrency's latest price of $2.75 was not far from the $5 mark, which marked the start of Amazon's meteoric rise. I've noticed that a lot of people are already demanding $200 XRP, however it won't take as long as you believe in the upcoming months. We might witness a 3-digit XRP if it occurs, and all the catalysts align. Jake Claver demands between $1,500 and $2,500 in XRP at the same period. Amazon did take a while to recover from the dot-com bust. However, the cryptocurrency industry is currently developing far more quickly than the internet. The source of this is Raoul Pal. With 5 million IP addresses and 5 million wallets, cryptocurrency adoption is still happening twice as quickly as the internet, like for like. And cryptocurrency is only growing faster. It is now beginning to explode up. Because of this government, it is widely reported in the news media, and I anticipate it to pick up much more speed. In my opinion, XRP and Ripple are more similar to Tesla. You can compare XRP and Tesla after 7 years of accumulation. Check out what transpired with Tesla. It exploded. XRP will experience the same thing. I believe that this run for XRP will be nothing short of spectacular. For this cryptocurrency, nothing is stopping it. It's just catalyst after catalyst. Now is a fantastic moment to invest in XRP. Now everyone is discussing how none of the banks like Ripple and Swift dislikes it. Well, this document was released by Smoke. It appears that banks favor Ripple. The Ripple platform's primary goal is to transfer large amounts of money as quickly as possible throughout the world. Since its launch, Ripple has been stable, processing more than 35 million transactions without any problems. It has also been put to the test in combat. Ripple is adored by banks. Do you know why? Due to the fact that Ripple is working to unlock the Nostro Vostro accounts. Suddenly, these banks who were experiencing liquidity problems no longer have them because of the cryptocurrency XRP. Because Ripple is a better version of Swift. Swift dislikes Ripple. Additionally, I always advise you to remove your cryptocurrency from exchanges. Check out what Jake Claver has to say here. If it's on an exchange, it's not your XRP. Your XRP belongs to them. You are the exchange's creditor. If that XRP is listed on an exchange, you do not possess it. You don't own your money, just like a bank does. Your money is with them. They have no obligation to repay you. As a creditor you would be. Additionally, they must utilize it if they must, because there is a systemic risk or a systemic risk for their firm. They only wish to provide you with the standard value for it. That is within their rights. I promise you that there are clauses in the contract you signed when you first began using their platform, or they have the option to rug you. They have the ability to steal your assets, particularly Coinbase. Didn't give out any coin cash when that occurred. You know, people's songbirds had not yet been paid out. Be aware that Fred Russell and them are still facing legal action for that. Just be mindful of that. For example, you're vulnerable to whatever they want to do if you don't have it in your wallet separately from an exchange. Additionally, you are essentially the small fish as well. For example, they will settle with you even if you pursued a class action case with other parties. The asset will not be given to you. In any case, I would strongly advise moving your valuables from exchanges to a wallet, not to frighten anyone. I believe Zaman is a fantastic chance for XRP if you don't want to pay for anything, such as because you don't have the money for any reason. Although my choice is obviously respectable, I believe Wins has created a wonderful product there. That seems like the best course of action. The biometric has a 25th seed phrase and the widest range of assets you can possess. However, I would definitely acquire it. And notice that he also mentioned Decent. Actually, I have 2 affiliates on this channel, Maxi and Decent. Additionally, I selected Decent because I appreciated the range of assets that a Decent wallet could hold. He's not incorrect though. He is absolutely correct. It's not your XRP if it's sitting on an exchange. and you have no idea what goes on there. You know what would happen if an exchange ended. It comes with your assets. You've lost your cryptocurrency. Take a look at FTX's situation. After that, it took a while before holders began receiving their money back. And just consider this. What if you had purchased XRP for say $3? Now this is merely an illustration. And your XRP was gone when the exchange shut down. But after a legal battle, the exchange was forced to reimburse its clients. However, XRP is currently trading for less than $3. Can you guess how much they're willing to pay for that XRP? The most affordable cost. You know, when you sign something, you probably did give up your right to your XRP in case something went wrong at the exchange. I'm not claiming that everyone did that, but the majority of individuals signed documents they were unaware of. I don't keep my cryptocurrency on exchanges for that reason. I never leave the groceries I buy at the grocery store. At the exchanges, I never leave my cryptocurrency behind. The National Cryptocurrency Association is the source of this information. According to 55% of American non-holders, researching cryptocurrency overwhelms them, and 70% believe they need more reliable information before attempting it. Remember that cryptocurrency is a part of financial literacy during back-to-school season. What should individuals learn about cryptocurrency first, in your opinion? When they first reach this area, they should learn to be patient. Additionally, you should be aware that this is not a quick money scam, and that you may purchase an asset, wait a reasonable amount of time for it to start rising, and never sell the dip. However, the majority of individuals need to see everything before they leap into anything. You know, I didn't even consider cryptocurrency when I first started. I said to myself, listen, people are making money here, and I want to do the same. It wasn't necessary for me to conduct research, but guess what? Early on, it cost me money. I took hit after hit, while chasing meme coin after meme coin. Then I understood that I should quit buying meme coin. I have to start looking at other available assets. I initially came to XRP for that reason. The daily Nasdaq closely examines businesses that raise money to purchase cryptocurrency. They don't want people purchasing cryptocurrency, you know. They continue to spread the myth that investing in cryptocurrency will result in your complete financial loss. It's quite erratic. Leave cryptocurrency as soon as you can. Return to conventional stocks. It seems impossible to prevent this from occurring. Institutions have discovered this area and are eager to invest heavily in it. That's the situation. Additionally, Nasdaq dislikes the concept. Additionally, according to this article, on Thursday morning, a dormant Bitcoin wallet that contained about 479 Bitcoin and was now valued at $53 million awoke for the first time in nearly 13 years. You pay attention to what is happening, don't you? With inflows of $300 million for 2 days in a row, the ETFs are swallowing up liquidity. And guess what's happening in the background when those inflows are going into the Bitcoin ETFs? These original Bitcoin owners are liquidating their holdings. They are now abandoning Bitcoin. The majority of them won't quit cryptocurrency. This was where they made money. They will remain in this area. Simply put, they will use the money for other purposes. Many of them will probably switch to Ethereum, but some will invest in XRP and other utility-driven cryptocurrencies. The big transition is on the horizon. Indeed, crypto Twitter switch theory is not a institutional documents outlining the transition to a blockchain-based financial system contain this idea. The biggest governments and corporations in the world are currently preparing for this shift. It's a real switch. This is what it is. The transition is taking place in real time, moving from our current system to a new digital